Good afternoon. I'm Aubrey Bates, co-chair of the Conference Group Health Insurance Committee of the Board of Pensions and Health Benefits. Today, we're joined by Colleen Painter, my co-chair for the Group Health Insurance Committee, and Jim DiGiuseppe of Evolution Benefits Consulting to give you some general detail and background for Resolution 2015-4 for active clergy and lay employees. Over the past few years, the conference has changed vendors, changed plan types, and changed benefit levels, all in the pursuit of a plan that meets the needs of our members while still maintaining affordability for the churches and the participants. This goal is becoming more and more elusive each year as the needs of our participants continue to change and the cost to local churches has become more and more onerous. Additionally, we have the ongoing struggle to provide health care for local church lay employees within the guidelines of the Affordable Care Act. Over the past 2 years, we have researched different options and followed closely the direction of other United Methodist conferences have taken. We have weighed the pros and cons of pushing our population out to the marketplace in Pennsylvania. And the board believes that this is not the best option for Eastern Pennsylvania Conference at this time. There are too many uncertainties and fluctuations in cost to make this affordable and valuable to all members, no matter their age or location. Instead, we would like to propose a shift to a true cafeteria plan with a fixed cost to local churches and options available to the participants so participants are able to craft a health care plan that meets their individual health care and cost comfort level. The solution we would like to offer would be to have a lower fixed cost to local churches, still a composite rate, but more in the $12,500 range, and 3 choices of health care with add-on vision, dental, and critical care insurance coverages. At this point in the year, we can only provide bare bones information, but Jim will take us through the 3 proposed plans.
Thanks, Aubrey. The conference is excited about offering multiple options for 2016. There's going to be 3 medical options that will be provided for members. There'll be a low-cost HMO plan, a PPO plan with a health savings account, much like what you have today, and a higher-cost PPO plan. In addition, if you are to select the low-cost HMO plan, the conference will provide you with a conference-paid critical illness plan. This plan will pay you a lump sum of money should you be diagnosed with any one of several predetermined critical illnesses. That'll help offset your deductibles, copays, and other out-of-pocket expenses. In addition, if you do want to purchase those plans using your own monies, you'll be able to do that if you're enrolled in the HSA PPO plan or the PPO plan. In addition, there'll be decision support tools that will be available online. Those tools will help you model your specific medical situations, and you'll be able to determine which of the 3 plans will provide the most value for you and your family members. Also, dental and vision coverages will be available on a voluntary basis. You'll be able to purchase those coverages using your own money. Now Colleen will provide information about the process and how this affects our members. Colleen.
Thank you, Jim. The first plan option would be our baseline, with a minimal annual cost to the participant. Additional fees would be incurred for each step up in coverage. While the base plan would include a $5,000 critical illness coverage, this coverage would also be available for purchase with all 3 plans. All health care costs will continue to be billed to the local churches, with participant costs remaining as before tax salary reductions. The 3% of compensation that currently represents the clergy contribution to their health care premiums would go away. Instead, the participant would pay based on their health care coverage elections. As you consider this resolution, we want you to understand the choices that are before us as an annual conference. Choice number 1 is to approve this proposed health care structure. Choice number 2 is to do nothing. If this resolution is defeated, we will continue with the current structure, in which case the composite rate that is currently $17,500 paid by the local churches will likely continue to increase. Clergy would continue to pay 3% of their compensation, and most likely we would continue to decrease benefits and increase deductibles in order to maintain as flat an increase as possible. A third option would be to send all members to the government's healthcare exchange. While this may seem the easiest approach, there are many complexities involved, and at least half of our members would not be eligible for a federal subsidy. Any stipend provided by the church to offset health care costs must be considered taxable income. Please consider this resolution carefully. Send any questions you may have to jfielding@epaumc.org. From your questions, we will publish an FAQ, which will be posted on the conference website. In addition, if warranted, we will hold a recorded webinar between now and annual conference. The recording will be made available online. The board wants to make sure your questions are answered to the best extent of our abilities, and you are able to make an informed vote on this resolution.